A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
22 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
I don't know.
The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco.
First and goal, Arizona.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Shotgun now for Murray. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
So, hold on, how many yards was it?
Drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
He'll have another first down and more. Takes it all the way up to the 47. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
He's across midfield.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
43 in the mic. 11. 43 in the mic.
On second and a couple, Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons.
Well, good luck, offenses. You've got to identify where Isaiah Simmons is going to play on every snap, and sometimes he's going to rush the passer. But how about that play? Back in the secondary, getting an interception, and we saw that ability at Clemson. Sometimes he played as a pure safety and came off the hash in 2 deep coverage and made those types of plays. Isaiah Simmons is going to show up everywhere.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And able to find Kirk complete.
Gosh.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
A gain of 20.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Murray has the first down and more. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Muhammad, the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with Muhammad. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run with Miller. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Oh, they played your boy.
San Fran's defense was strong in
Dirty
coverage.
son of a
On 4th down,
gun.
here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
Oh, they
Gonzalez's
didn't
kick is
turn.
good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality
That's what
changes in this
kicking
game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you got
Yeah,
to
they
disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the
Movement,
top.
bro.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Yeah,
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's drunk. He must have been his ass already.
On first down, Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh, stay in there.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
You got a broadcast
That was the
in this
first
league.
interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year?
It's a money league.
Plagued by this type of a play, and they thought that over the offseason, going
you
into a second season, some of that would go away.
No, it's already full though. Motherfucker.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
10 or 15 for the season.
Second and 10.
No game.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they
I
decided
was
to
just
start
telling
this
you it's a
drive
money
on the
league
ground
because
after the
I
last
wanted
two
you to be
drives
aware of it,
ended in
motherfucker.
interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Let's see what you got. Hey, gun.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll take this inside the
I'm gonna
30
go buy
to
some
about the
clothes,
29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
So that means they're down
That's
to
you
one
Jersey
remaining
niggas.
here
That's y'all
as we
problem.
head toward halftime.
That's y'all Jersey
Good
niggas
field
problem.
position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on third and
All right,
8.
bro. Stay in your ass in Idaho, nigga.
56.
Mostert. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
I can't kick on this beast, dog.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. They got the interception.
Damn, look at this kick right here, though. Right back ain't cheating.
Oh,
that shit went back in there?
It does
That's
feel
a
like
problem.
settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Only on certain plays.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Buying time to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Throwing is Murray on third down.
Look what I'm saying,
He's
man.
got the completion to Hopkins.
That's whack.
But he is out of bounds.
There's no fucking way that should be happening in the zone like this, man.
That's a third down conversion of 24
And I know you want to
yards
force the
there.
ball
Nice
to the
play.
outside.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
He wasn't going to throw it. He wasn't going to throw it across his body.
2nd and 8. From the gun, Murray. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
What are y'all doing?
To throw on 3rd down. Murray escaping the
No, they didn't.
right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
I thought them niggas called what's the name on me, man? What from the pass?
You better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle box, right?
I'm manning up on these niggas now.
Legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Pass. Intercepted. The Niners.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Oh, offense
so
or
we
defense?
reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of
Earl Thomas in on the stop. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
Yeah, man, they don't break, dog. They don't break this year,
just
bro.
Absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more of the latter, I think, which is
last season, most of it would have been gone. That's
touchdown.
touchdown.
The guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him.
You know
he
that.
just takes it and goes with abandon.
Gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle.
I use New Orleans playbook, and I take out the plays that I want. You know, somebody do that shit.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Sink stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. Here's Mostert, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
All they want to do is run Kyler Murray.
And that just means they're a big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Third and 2, and here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 67 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Son is 20 years old in this league.
Go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over first and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mostert. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman.
Garoppolo's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners 1st down.
And Deebo Samuel's another one of those young receivers that not only looks like a running back, but plays like one after the catch. And he had one of the best seasons among 2019's rookie receivers. Just over 800 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers. And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
You know we're about to ride him this year. I ain't even check his ratings yet.
6 yards left on 2nd down. This is Mostert. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the 49ers have moved down in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
Oh, look!
Them in the lead. What a terrific job.
Watch I lose this bitch
He's carrying
17 to
the ball
16.
and simply saying, I want to
Bum
win.
ass
And now he's hoping
nigga.
his defense has that mentality as they try to hang
he
on to that
good,
lead.
man, but
Now he's
this
back
fucking
out
kicking
there to
shit
boom
gotta
this
go,
one away,
man.
maybe with some
This shit
frustration
got
after the
fucking
PAT
glitching me.
miss.
It's killing me.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get
There's
him
no
down right
fucking
at the
way I should
25-yard
miss a
line, so
field
the same
goal.
result,
I
and
never
he
miss
opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
This is fucking bananas, man. I can't believe a game fucking me like this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Be over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Come on,
And incomplete, a
goddamn Jimmy
drop there in
Ward.
the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There defensively.
To throw again, Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. A 1st down carry now for Miller.
Bitch, come here.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes
got
left in
that
regulation.
Gun.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to launch, and it's caught inside the 30.
Who your
And he'll go
man,
down,
though?
but not before getting this inside the 30.
Isabella.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Quick move by Miller. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Murray flushed out right, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
17. 49ers 16.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I got this. Check the team. Check. Hey, gun.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
At the 32-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And 2.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. He finds Taylor, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Taylor.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And it's incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
22. Cardinals 17. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Murray. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 26, check 26. Right there, 54, right there, 54 back. Switch it. Check, watch 54.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. And the blitz does come. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Let's go, man.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I know what he want to do, man. He want to roll out the fucking pocket, throw a goddamn corner route to the sideline. It's fucking simple, man.
And down by 5.
That's what this
They've got
nigga
to
doing
go
against
for it
me.
here
He
on
keep
4th
rolling out either
down.
left or right,
Now San
throwing
Francisco
a cross
call
route
their
to the
second
fucking
timeout.
sideline. You're
That'll
a
leave
fast
them with just
receiver.
1 remaining in this
I got
4th
something
quarter
for
of
your
play.
motherfucking ass, Jack.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Murray. Now a desperation throw deep
No, sir.
downfield.
No, sir.
Oh, a
No,
crusher
sir.
there as it's intercepted.
Let's fucking go to Darius Moore.
And a big
Let's
turnover
go,
there as his
man.
guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Good game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
That's why I put that boy to Darius Moore back there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So that'll do it. For my partner,
Good
Charles
game,
Davis,
Shay.
and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
I got one. That's a good game for Mostert. 21 for 197. I gotta see this fucking play. I gotta watch the fuck this shit is. That was a bad throw, man. Why would I throw that ball like that? Fucking dude wide open in front of me. Why would I throw the ball out there? That was stupid. Thirsty as fuck, man. Come on, man. Look at them mistakes, man. I told you Jimmy G be on some bullshit. That was my fault. I left the hole wide open. That's me. That's cool. That nigga ain't shit. Turn my bro